Hey guys, hey, say hey, Brielle. Ooh, she does not want me to touch her. She's sleeping away. She's sleeping. So, I wanted to talk about how to get over morning sickness. If you are one of the unlucky people like myself, you have experienced morning sickness, and that was the most horrible thing I have ever experienced with morning sickness. The labor and delivery was easy, but morning sickness was absolutely no joke. I experienced morning sickness from 6 weeks pregnant to 18 weeks pregnant. So that's a really long time to be throw upping, being sick, not wanting to eat, not having an appetite, throwing up what you eat. It was horrible. It was horrible. I would say if your morning sickness is that bad and if it lasts that long, I do recommend being on medication. Mine was so bad that I had to be on medication. I think it was the name Zofran. Um, that medication ended my morning sickness, like literally in a week. Before I took the Zofran, I wasn't eating. And if I did eat, I was like I would throw it up. I was sick. The smell of certain foods made me sick. I couldn't even drink water. Like it was really bad. Eating apples, I would throw them up. It was horrible. Certain smells made me sick. Um, just everything. It was horrible. Zofran, I took Zofran within a week. I was cured. I promise to God, I was cured. It was a pill. It was a yellow pill that I put under my tongue and it dissolves, and I was able to eat after that. And I went from 128 pounds to 195 pounds. So that pill really worked, and after a while, I didn't even have to take it. So I would say I was on it for maybe 2 months at max, and I didn't have to take it anymore, and I was able to eat on my own. Um, yeah, I would also say if your morning sickness is really bad, if you have the chance, I know it sounds bad, if you have the chance to kind of slow down from work, or even maybe consider taking a break from work if it's that bad. Sometimes you have to do what you have to do. You can go contingent because when you're sick at work and it's just that kid, morning sickness and being at work is not fun. And if you get morning sickness in the morning, it will make going to work miserable. So definitely, if you have the opportunity to kind of slow down from work, I would recommend that. My morning sickness, it wasn't even morning sickness. It was all day sickness. I experienced it morning, noon, night, and at the crack of dawn. It was all day sickness. So that's definitely the reason why I had to be on the Zofran, which helped. So definitely ask your OB if you can be on Zofran if your morning sickness is that bad. Also, I would definitely keep the windows open. Well, not open, but cracked. If it's hot where you live, then you can probably open them a little wider. But I would definitely suggest keeping the windows open. If it's hot where you live, sit outside. Being around fresh, clean air definitely helped my morning sickness decrease, and it just made me feel better. Sleeping with like the fan on, I know that's kind of bad, but just keeping my house cool, that helped a lot. That helped a lot. Don't be out in hot environments. Don't be around huge crowds. Don't be around a lot of people if you're feeling like morning sickness because it will. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. What you doing, girl? What you doing? Mhm. Yes, but don't be around huge crowds. Don't do it because being around body heat and a whole bunch of people that can even trigger your morning sickness. It smells sugar. Like I said, keep the windows open. Just keep everything around you clean. You're supposed to do that in general, but if the smells and stuff bother you, clean. Just keep everything around you clean. Cold water, if you can manage to keep that down, Water, cold water, ice chips. I loved ice chips. I was addicted to ice chips, so that helps out a lot. And what else? Wearing, for some reason, for me, wearing like loose clothing, that helped out. Like, so in the summer, like maxi dresses, staying not in tight clothing, that helped out a lot. So, maxi dresses. Um, I think that's about it. So, oh, also, when you do have morning sickness, everybody's body is different. I personally could not eat apples. I couldn't eat fruit. I couldn't eat certain things. So once you figure out what foods kind of trigger your morning sickness, do not eat those foods. Find foods that work for you. Um, don't eat foods with a lot of sauce on it. I am a hot sauce addict. Yes, my name is Brianna, and I'm a hot sauce addict. I love hot sauce. I love barbecue sauce. I love ranch. I love A1 sauce. I love sauces, and that made me sick. So definitely kind of sticking to like brown rice and just stuff that doesn't isn't drenched in sauce, like buffalo wings and just stuff like that. That helps out a lot. So yeah, find what don't can't eat at the time, and just don't eat it. And I would suggest eating this, just sticking to foods that aren't saturated in a whole bunch of sauces. So I think she's starting to wake up. So I'm going to end this video. But if you guys have any questions, comments, or concerns, oh no. Okay, yeah, we're going to end this video. Bye, guys.